No, there's nothing you can say after a game like that that's going to make it all right. They know that, and that's basically what I said to them. There's some other things that went on as far as sticking together, continuing to improve, I mean, all those team type things. But there's no magic words that you can say to a team after a loss like that.
There's several key plays there. I don't even know which one the center on the second and 17. And after you got a great sack to basically start that.
Yeah, I mean, you said it. There were several key plays. There wasn't one play that wins it or loses it. And, all three phases have to do better in the fourth quarter to put a game away. And give them credit. They came back and did what they had to do.
It's a little bit of a cliche, but people always talk about learning to win. Does this team have to learn how to win?
I think probably any team has to learn how to win. And, we need to find a way to get this one done. This is a game that you feel like when you walk out of it, this is one we should have had.
How do you address that when you get to the red zone so many times where you're just not able to execute?
How many times did we get to the red zone we weren't able to execute?
Well, it was the first quarter.
Yeah. And how many other times?
Okay, good point.
Okay.
Speaking of that, with Tim had a couple of drops again. I don't even know what to ask about this, but I imagine the coaches have to talk to him a little bit about something.
Yeah, I mean, Tim is a good player, an elite player, and I don't know how many drops do you have.
Well, two that I can think of.
Yeah. You just keep feeding that guy the ball, and eventually, he's going to come out on the other side. He also had a great catch on 2nd and 7 that was a bang-bang play where he got hit, that allowed us to go for it and I think get that final field goal. It was a big play. So we're just going to keep feeding him the ball.
So decent play on the defensive line. Is it hard to sort of look at the positives right at the moment?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, there were some there.
Yeah, there was pressure on the quarterback. I don't think Bo got sacked. There was some explosive plays. We didn't run the football well enough, obviously. We had the lead in the fourth quarter. That's where we really like to take the air out of the ball and run it, and they did a good job. I need to do a better job of getting us a run game plan that we can execute.
Is it just an unlucky play, that the turnover at the very end of the game?
I think that's a little bit of an unlucky play, but, those plays happen, and we put ourselves into position where something like that could happen at the end of the game. I've watched that quarterback do what he did a number of times in my career, and we had to end. But we needed to end the game on offense. Is what we needed to do.
Did you know, by the way, the turnover that wasn't a turnover? Did you spot that right away? Did you know about
that? Came from the booth. I'm not allowed to challenge that, but they did a good job up there, and I think the conversation that we had with the officials at least allowed them to do a kind of an automatic review and look back at it again. Yeah.
I know it's tough to kind of look at the positives, like we said. Trevor Harris, 390 yards through the air, but Jamal Peters stepping into this defense. Did you see the improvement?
Yeah. No, I did, especially early. Jamal's a difference maker, so he's going to make us better on defense for sure. We keep getting pressure on the quarterback. We'll get turnovers.
They wanted to see if he was okay. I think they went that way a couple of times. And
yeah.
He seemed to rise to the occasion. Is that how you saw it from where you
Yeah, I mean, I saw whatever it was, maybe 2-3 times early in the first half that I saw them go at him, and obviously he was up to the task.
One more thing for me. It looked like Bo this game was even more comfortable moving around, getting out of the pocket a little bit. Are you seeing the same thing? Are you seeing him getting more comfortable?
Yeah, I think he's getting more confident. I think we're getting a better feel for each other in terms of what he's good at and what we're going to be good at offensively. I thought he played a really good game. Tonight.